lights. We're breaking the news, taking on the fights. Iceman's in charge, the truth at the core. Holster up, free bird and box, ready for more. Tune in, log on, feel the thrill, uncensored and real. It's the realest of wheels. Motor Cop Chronicles, turn it up loud. The fun never ends, we're drawing a crowd. In your face, raw, unapologetically free. The funniest long talk, just come ride with me. From the streets to the studio, laughter ignites. Unfiltered, we chat about wrongs and rights. Criminal tales with a twist of the funny. In the chaos of badges, we take the money. In midweek madness, we own the scene. With the wit of the wise, we reign supreme. Motor Cop Chronicles, turn it up loud. The fun never ends, we're drawing a crowd. In your face, raw, unapologetically free. The funniest long talk, just come ride with me. Cop Chronicles, turn it up loud. The fun never ends, we're drawing a crowd. In your face, raw, unapologetically free. The funniest long talk, just come ride with me. Come ride with gear, let's hit the ground running. With the Motor Cop Chronicles, the laughter's just starting.
Listen up. Before we begin this masterpiece, we're all current or former law enforcement officers. We've seen our share of humanity. But if you came here thinking we give a shit about your feelings, you are sadly mistaken. So if you're a snowflake, we'll give you just a minute to turn this mother off, all right? Now, for the non-pussified. This is the midweek news show of the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. The only place where you'll find unfiltered, unedited, and raw discussions about law enforcement, crime, and everything in between. We love discussing the good, the bad, and the downright bizarre stories involving cops and criminals. So get ready for some raw comedy blended with our unapologetic opinions. We're diving deep into the headlines, breaking down the latest news about our brothers and sisters in blue and the criminals they deal with. You'll be laughing 1 minute and shaking your head the next. It's funny and maddening, all at the same time. Just like the world of law enforcement. This is the midweek news show of the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. And here are your hosts, the Iceman, with co-hosts Holstera and Freebird.
Welcome, James. James says he got 8 inches of snow in northwest Florida. We got 6.5 down here in South Louisiana. We still got snow on the ground for 3 days. I ain't never seen it stick to the ground this long.
Fucking crazy, ain't it?
It's the first time your wife ever saw 8 inches, huh?
Well, at least when it was white.
Yeah, some white 8 inches. Anyway, you got that. That's a good one.
Anyway.
We hold no punches, even for the people that listen to us. We will make fun of you.
It's because y'all like damn family.
Hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. Like I said, it's been a weather event down here in South Louisiana. Like I said, we still have snow on the ground. It started melting off quite a bit today. Now it's just turning into a bunch of water and fucking mud. So it's like, oh, look, it's so pretty. I'm like, all I seen was mud underneath
Chocolate
it for later.
slushies.
Just
Chocolate
nastiness, yeah. A little snowman I made. Finally, he's kind of leaning to the side like that. He's melting. Of course, Freebird's not here tonight, as y'all can see. He is stretched thin on wedding stuff. He has
Wedding and work. The man already had too many damn jobs. Now
well,
he's getting married on top of it.
He's got all that wedding stuff coming up. So next time he does appear on the show, hopefully next Wednesday, it will be no longer Freebird. He will be Mr. T-Bird. So let us know it's nice and dry where you at, Hoppy. Well, it's dry now. It's not nothing coming out the sky. It's just all the shit's melting on the ground now. So, you got anything else?
Oh, no. I'm over here trying to fucking copy and paste IRS addresses and shit.
IRS addresses.
Multitasking, sir.
You're multitasking. Of course, if anybody wants a great cigar, you can go to mypatriotcigar.com. Use the promo code MotorCop15. Get 15% off of your order. You can smoke up a good cigar, or if you're nice enough, you can send a cigar to Holstera. He's never had one, and he cries about it.
Nah, the shit will never make
time.
it. Just send a dice, man. I'll come up and grab
No, it won't make it. We're still looking for them 2 damn king cakes I sent them. Still hadn't seen those. I'm telling you, some
ladies at the post office,
fat ass post office bitches ate $110 worth of fucking cakes I sent. I hope you bitches enjoyed it. Okay, I know you probably ain't listening to me, but I hope you enjoyed it, you fat bitches.
They probably Googled us right afterwards. Like, what? Who is this? What is this Motor Cop Chronicles? What is the whole story?
We're eating their cakes. It's delicious. If you'd like any other, if you like more Motor Cop, I just put out a little thing earlier before we went live. I got a story I'm going to be putting out on there. I don't know if it's tonight or later about this past Sunday night, early Monday morning. I'll give y'all a little sneak. I was out the other worker that works for Free. We had one try to roll. He did roll some boots, and he jumped out the truck on me. And let's say there was violence in this one involving story. You'll have to join the Patreon to hear it, because it's a good one. It's gonna be all unedited, and you will get all of it. So.
You got the video?
No, unfortunately, I didn't have the video. Kelly, I don't want to tell you, it may be because of, the weather we've been having here. I don't know.
Remember, the Southeast is not designed for cold weather. So, hell, it rains down here, fucks our telephones up.
Yeah, I don't know why it would be cutting out, but I apologize for it. They're not going to do. If anybody would like to join the Patreon, you can go to Patreon and join it up. You got $3, $5, $10 tiers. Full crew members will get a free crew member coffee mug. It's made out of metal, and you can't buy them. Speaking of, we got the CHP Road Dog, full crew member, our newest member. We got Stacy McClendon, our hang around. We got Miss Kelly Meyer, Jared Nitrous, Motor Cop for Life, Mr. William Gibo, Dan Carlson with Burley Boards. Y'all go check them out, get your Burley Board. We got T-Bird. We got Mr. Hoppy Hoppison. We got Blake Walker. We got A.A. Ron from How to Say It Podcast. Mr. Z Palmer, Roy Spalding, Roy with the S, not with the P. We got JoJo, our favorite girl from down under, Miss Kayla Norris, and Natasha A. from the great state of Washington. Appreciate every single one of y'all helping me keep the lights on. Also, if anybody would like any merchandise, of course, I always got a shirt on.
That last time, Hoppy.
Always got a Motor Cop shirt on. You can go to either motorcopchronicles.com, go to the merchandise section, order your shirt, or you can just go to the Etsy store and order a shirt also. Anything you see me wearing, most of it is all available on there. You going to be in Louisiana next week? Or in Florida, Hoppy?
Probably in Florida. He's down here all the damn time. I keep telling him, I said, man, when you're down there, give me a holler. He's like, yeah, I'll be there. And then he drove through and he's like, oh, fuck, I forgot.
Well, let's jump into Roy's Corner and see what old Roy S. has to say for it.
Welcome to Roy's Did You Know Corner, where Roy will let us know something that is totally useless, and we will have information living in our minds, rent-free for no good reason at all. So shut the fuck up and listen to what Roy has to tell us.
What does Roy have to tell us?
Did you know that? Koalas have fingerprints that are almost identical to human fingerprints, even though humans and koalas last shared a common ancestor over 100 million years ago. Roy out.
Well, I did not know that. No, I know.
I didn't either, fucking drop bears.
Isn't it?
But wait a minute.
Koalas, ain't that the one that's got like syphilis or something like that, or gonorrhea or something?
Yeah, they all got herpes.
Or herpes or something, because they're a bunch of
it's-
whores. Koala
Well, I
whore
think
bears.
what happened is the English took all their inmates and shoved them in Australia, so they didn't have nothing to have sex with. So they just went around fucking koalas, and that's how herpes happened.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I can't prove that for a fact.
I don't think that's true.
Acting,
I just don't believe that's true.
good.
Let's start putting old Roy P. We know Roy P. had another date recently, and we're gonna see the new shorties, and hopefully he called it. He had a good time. Oh, here's the new ones.
Oh shit. One.
I'm going for number 2. Just looks spicy, dangerous. Number 2 looks spicy and dangerous. What you think?
Urinating and shitting.
Well, number 1 got arrested for either pissing or taking a big dump in public. I mean, I usually don't like my women that like to shit on the sidewalk. You know?
It could have been, dude. She could have walked outside the bar or something and needed to take a piss because the
I
bathroom.
don't know.
was full.
I hope
Come
that's the
on.
case. This one right here, number 2, she has got some cocaine possession, paraphernalia, and violating probation. She a bad girl, but she just looks succulent.
wild.
I don't know who KD is, who she's got tattooed on her face, and it just might be she likes kindly dick laid right there. I don't know.
Dick.
Or we got number 3 over here. She got arrested
She
for
just like
providing
to lie to everybody.
false information to a police officer.
She looks like a lying
yeah.
ass
She
bitch.
looks like a liar. Yeah, she probably tell you she's single and got 6 boyfriends. Yeah,
That's
so
right. That's what she was doing. She told the cops she was single.
That's what
And
I
when
think.
they hooked
So,
up, you know,
so Roy, we're voting number 2. This sultry young lady right here. I hope you have a good date with her. Let's see how the last one went, and see what happened.
Yep, it is me, Roy P. Let's talk about the last shorty y'all picked for me. She was a hottie for sure, sex as can be, let me tell you. The date was going great. We went to eat at the all-you-can-eat China buffet. She sure can put back that sweet and sour scrimps. She even suggested that we grab some grown-up drinks and head to her place. Well, I am super excited now. She really likes me. We get to her place, which I was surprised it was a Motel 6, but she is so hot. We go up to her room, and oh, my God, y'all, she is kissing me, and it was great. She tells me to get undressed and lay on the bed. Hell yes, I did.
man.
I am going to know what someone Elise's hand feels like, not just my own. She comes out the bathroom with this black leather bikini on, G-string and all. She gets on top of me, starts kissing me. And next thing I know, bam, just like that, she has both my wrists tied to the bedpost. She gets up and ties my legs down also. Well, I am still going along until she gets this candle out and starts drip-on hot wax on my nipples, then on my nutsack. I begged her to stop, and she just laughed and laughed at me and told me to shut my bitch boy mouth and dripped more wax. I started screaming for help. Well, I guess that made her nervous. She'd got her cloths on, took all my cash, $24.63, and left. About 45 mins. Later, the cops showed up. One of them recognized me and laughed before cutting me loose and sending me to the hospital with burns to my nipples and nuts. I am almost healed up, so do not worry. I hope this next one is better. I need to find love.
Well, I hope this succulent princess right here, number 2, is better, Roy.
Not gonna happen.
Don't
That
know.
bitch is
Just
gonna
be
fucking
careful. I hope you
Harley
don't.
Quinn him.
You know, don't do drugs. That's all I say. I mean, that
Yeah,
other
she's
one.
gonna be on probation when she gets out.
Yeah. I mean, he went on a date and left on probation. He left it. Roy's gonna have to have frequent flyer miles at the hospital. He's been anally probed several times. Knows he's got his nipples and nuts burned. I mean, he's.
At this point, hopefully he enjoys this shit.
I mean, I'm hoping he enjoys. We're going to watch the videos. We're going to talk about them. Like this, this first one, we're going to go to West Valley PD. It's in Utah. Let me warn you ahead of time. I'm probably going to get a thing on YouTube or whatever, but I don't care. Because
like we already do.
no, well, this one's already this is done unedited as I could get without actually contacting the police department. So let's jump into it. It's gonna be. This isn't it. Hold on. We're gonna. It's about a stabbing. The cops got called to. Wasn't sure what they were called to, and then when they get there, they end up hearing some noise and they go in, and this man is
The stream ended.
The man. What happened?
No, Kelly said it. Kelly says the stream ended, but
I don't know.
it's good on our end. It's good. All right, what we got?
The majority of the video you will see is footage captured by the body-worn camera of the initial officer to enter the home on Entrada Avenue. It's labeled Camera 1 and provides the clearest view. You will also see footage from the other officers on scene. However, the view of these cameras is often obstructed. It's important to note that the clips in this video have been lifted directly from the full-length video. Although graphic images have been blurred, the content of the clips has not been altered in any way. An unedited copy of the body-worn camera footage will be provided to the media. We want to caution that this video contains graphic images and strong language. Viewer discretion is advised.
I'm Mike Fosmo, Deputy Chief of the West Valley City Police Department. On January 1st, 2025, officers were dispatched to an unknown problem at 3310 West Entrada Avenue. Dispatchers had received a 911 call from inside the home.
911, what is the city status of your emergency?
Stop! Ow! Fuck you, asshole! Yeah, fuck me!
City and address of your emergency. Can you hear me?
The dispatcher heard commotion on the line, but was not able to collect any information from the caller.
So I could hear a dude sound like almost like, I mean, he wasn't making no sense whatsoever.
No, it wasn't.
So I mean, the 911 operator, all they know is somebody called. They could be special needs, man. They don't know what the hell's going on. So the cops have no clue.
They got to backtrack the address, and then they got to eventually get somebody.
So the cops have no clue what the hell they're going to be walking into either.
Suspect remained capable of further attack.
Drop the fucking knife! Get your hand! Drop the knife! Drop the knife!
He still has the knife.
He's still got the knife.
Okay. Easy. He's down right now, right?
He's moving.
He's moving.
Drop the knife now! If you do not drop that knife, you will get shot again!
As other officers secured the scene, the involved officer withdrew from the home.
Over. Down, holster, walk back. Walk back. Walk back. Take a breather, brother. I got him. I'll stay with him. Get up. Get up there.
We will now show that same video uninterrupted.
Show me your fucking hands! Show me your hands! Get your hands down! Show me your hands! Drop it! Drop it! Drop it!
I do realize he is physically stabbing one of his parents. One of his parents is on the floor. They did not make it. His man killed both his parents. He was physically in the process of stabbing one of his parents with a knife in his hand when a cop walked in. So the film, I can just tell y'all from experience. So the film and stuff like this don't do what justice for what it actually is when you see it with your own two eyes.
Oh,
That's
fuck
all I can
no.
say. Even when you're actually seeing it, this ain't, nothing like that. It's still, it's not like, it's not the same.
It's not the same as in the fucking movies either.
Not yet, we're not clear.
You can see blood all over right here. I guarantee you there's a shit ton of blood over here you can't see. There's the guy they shot right here. That's why it's blurred out.
Check the back, check the back.
Right.
Drop the fucking knife! Get with your hand! Drop the knife! Drop the knife! He swallows the knife.
The following clips come from the body-worn cameras of the remaining officers on scene.
All this on a 911 hangout?
Yeah.
Shots fired, shots fired.
Why you reholstering, homie?
We are not going to the back, please. West Side City Police! Drop the fucking gun! Get your hand! Yes, please. Get back. I think where's Dan?
Anyway, they go on the thing saying, you know, they just got to go this. That's about the cleanest shoot you can have. The dude was
they should have known
physically
they were gonna have a problem the minute the rainbow flag was over the windows.
The dude physically was in the process of murdering one of his own parents when they put rounds in him. Unfortunately, like I said, both parents died. Too bad, you know, something happened where people got there sooner. This man, obviously, I can guarantee you he probably does no time in prison. He's going to end up spending the rest of his life in some mental hospital somewhere, unfortunately.
You think so?
Yep.
He's dead.
Oh, well, he's dead. I think he is dead. Never mind. He's dead. If not, if he wouldn't have been dead.
Range, it looked like he hit him in the head when it went down.
If he wouldn't have been dead, or if he's not dead, he's not going to do regular jail time. He's going to end up being a mental institution. I guarantee you that.
Crazy shit.
Yeah.
People.
I understand, okay, if you have a relative or if you have a child of yours or a parent or something that is fucking some kind of paranoid schizophrenic motherfucker, I understand that's your child or whatever. Put them in a hospital or something somewhere. Don't feel, I say you feel sorry. Don't do that. And, you know, people end up dead because of it, okay? Dead because of these paranoid schizophrenic people. What?
I don't think those places exist anymore, but
yeah, well, they
I don't
do.
think you can just stick your family members in like a place when they have mental problems. If they did, I would have made phone calls years ago.
I wouldn't keep them in my house. I'll tell you that right now. I don't know why you're all blurry.
Well, screw it. I look better when I'm blurry.
All right, it's called a stripper camera. I know, Kelly. For some reason, Facebook is the worst with dropping the feed and then X is next. I don't know why. If y'all want to get a good solid, what I haven't had any problems with anything being dropped on or lagging, is y'all go download Rumble. It's free. You can download it on your computer. You can download it on your phone. It don't matter what kind. If you got an Android or an iPhone, it don't matter. Download Rumble. It's free. RUMBLE. Go download it. I got the link on my website at the bottom. You can just download Rumble. You're free and join. You know, follow me on Rumble. I do lives on there just like I do on here. I've never had an issue. They don't. They're not gonna, you know, kick us off for, you know, violent content and all that stuff like that, or if I say something against, you know, that hurt somebody's feelings or anything like that. Download Rumble. So
do you do you have the video of these police officers and firefighters throwing this mother and her infant children into the frigid water?
What? Did you not read it? They didn't throw them in the water. They rescued them.
If you watch it in reverse, they do. It's entertaining that way.
No. Yes, I do have a video. This next one is the cops and the firemen rescue a mother and small child. That is not it.
Oh, a mother and her small children, eh?
Yeah, that would be Roy.
The video you will see is footage captured by the
Must have been
right behind you. Squeeze it like a girl and push down. Hold my hand, I got you. Here, hold my hand, I got you. I know, we got you, we got you.
I don't mind getting in the water.
We got you.
She don't mind getting wet.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I got gloves. I mean, I can try to pull it out. I'll walk behind you. Go this way.
See that little kid's arm? That was the little kid was laying there. Both the mom and the child are okay.
You good with him?
The reason I put this one up there, I know it's not like all exciting or nothing like this. The reason I put this up here is you can actually see how, you know, firemen and cops working together on a scene like this, which happens all the time. All the time. I was on a scene one time. The lead firefighter is a female. She's great at her job. She's got great command presence. She's a little short, and where we were at, it was in a ditch on an angle. I grabbed the jaws of life and started prying it open because she wasn't quite tall enough. You just work together when you have to.
Right.
We all pick on each other and shit like that. But
100%. We will fuck with each other just like brothers and sisters. But at the end of the day, we know that if we need them, they're coming, and vice versa. It's a brotherhood. It is.
No, I gave this one to you because I know that you voted for him, so I'll let you talk about it.
Oh, you bitch. So I didn't vote for Biden, damn sure. But Biden grants clemency for a man convicted of a 1975 killing of 2 FBI agents. All right. So as you would like to see where this guy just killed 2 FBI agents. Apparently, this individual was involved with a Native American protest group. There was a squabble between the United States federal government and these Indian groups. And I guess there was a 71-day standoff where they were shooting back and forth. You know, typical fucking 70s to 90s FBI, DEA type of bullshit.
We're talking about feather Indians, not dot-head Indians.
Yeah, we're talking about American Indians back in the 70s. Yeah, they were still fucking with them. So this guy was shooting at the feds, and apparently he was charged with killing 2 of them. And people were really giving, you know, Biden shit over granting this guy clemency. Now,
these are the 2 FBI agents.
But me and the Iceman have actually talked about this in the past. This man is supposedly on like life assist. Like
I think he's like 80 years old now.
Right. So in other words, by removing him from the federal prison system, they've actually lowered his standard of living. Because inside of the correctional system, they have to give you all these meds and shit. On the outside, he ain't going to be able to get insurance. So he's going to probably be dead within 6 months.
Yeah. Plus he's going to an Indian reserve. Not talking bad about Indian reserves, but they usually don't do. Well, I don't know. It depends on how big the casino is on this one. Some of them have lots of money now, but.
And remember, he's technically a fucking hero to the Native American people. I mean.
Oh yeah, they've been having things for years saying release them. I got a video. We got a video.
So he may, you know, be coming home to a hell.
Getting
in a shootout.
Office today, President Biden commuted the sentence of 80-year-old Leonard Peltier, the former prominent Native American activist. Peltier was convicted of murdering 2 FBI agents in 1975 on South Dakota's Pine Ridge Reservation. He has spent the last 50 years in prison, all while maintaining his innocence. Peltier's attorney has claimed that...
I say you can talk to a shit ton of people in prison right now, and every one of them said they're innocent. So, just saying.
Evidence against Peltier had been falsified. Then, if the case was tried today, Peltier would not get convicted. Biden released a statement as new President Donald Trump's inauguration was getting underway that said, quote, "This commutation will enable Mr. Peltier to spend his remaining days in home confinement, but will not pardon him for his underlying crimes." According to the release, Peltier suffers from significant health issues. Peltier was found guilty of killing FBI agents Jack Kohler and Ronald Williams in a shootout on June 26th of 1975. Earlier this month, former FBI Director Christopher Wray wrote Biden a letter urging him to not commute Peltier's sentence. And today, Natalie Berra, the president of the FBI Agents Association, said in a statement, quote, "This last-second disgraceful act by then President Biden, which does not change Peltier's guilt but does release him from prison, is cowardly and lacks accountability." She says it's a cruel betrayal to the families and colleagues of these fallen agents.
I mean, that
and
it is.
A slap in the face of law enforcement. Meanwhile, the group Amnesty International, which has campaigned for Peltier's release, said today that Biden was right to commute the life sentence, given the serious human rights concerns.
Well, my opinion is, I say they should just let his ass rot and fucking. Because and then I didn't put this story up, but you can go look up. You know how Trump has like pardoned all these J6ers, and you got that one cop, that DC cop that has quit and then wrote a book, and he's always on TV whining and fucking crying about the shit all the fucking time. Oh, this and that. He's like, this is just, they don't care about motherfucker. I don't see CNN going. I don't go see CNN out interviewing these FBI agents, family members and shit, and see what they think. No, but we're worried about nobody murdered any cops on batteries take place, which is wrong. I don't agree with it. I'm just saying nobody was murdered. And this fucking so-called DC cop, when I retired, he's a punk ass little bitch, if you ask me, which I tell him to his face that he's a punk ass little bitch. And then I'd tell him again, probably tell him his mama, suck donkey dicks for a living. Probably what the fuck's wrong with him. And gave him the donkey sperm out of her mouth in his bottle. What? He's a piece of shit. But anyway, yeah, I don't agree with it. They should have let that fucking Indian motherfucker rot his ass and die in prison, as far as I'm concerned. And because Biden's just a piece of shit.
I
He
don't
should
know.
belong
It sounds
in prison
more like
also.
a Waco thing where fucking, who the hell knows?
So anyway, that's me.
No
People can think what they want to. I don't care. I think his ass should die in fucking prison. Fuck him. Now, anyway, speaking of totally opposite, we're going to talk about
this
executive order that our now President Donald Trump has signed, which is totally opposite from Biden. I want to save everybody, let everybody come in. And have you seen on there how they're showing the Mexicans over there crying at the border, saying, "Oh, get in now."
Well, they had that app or whatever. They had them all, appointments to get in.
They should have just changed it.
Yeah,
they
app
should
stop working.
The app, they should have left the app working, but when they went on it, it should say, "Fucking turn around and go back where you came from. You're not getting in." That's what it should have said.
Yeah.
That's what I'd have done. Anyway, Trump signs a death penalty order directing Attorney General to help states get the lethal injection drugs back. Because, as we know, a lot of states had to suspend doing death penalty because these places won't sell them the drugs they use to kill the bad guys. I say fuck it. If they don't want to give you the drug, if they don't want to give you the drugs to, they don't want to give the people the drugs to, humanely put these people to death, put them to sleep, euthanize them. Fuck it. They still have electric chairs. Let's electrocute these fuckers. Fucking juice them up. Fuck it. I think.
Well, didn't they have those suicide chairs like in Europe or something where you go and sit in it and it kills you?
Yeah, like a gas chamber type thing.
Yeah, they can get
like
it.
I said.
And then why don't we have suicide booths in the middle of American prisons?
I don't know. Like I said,
think it should be an option.
Fuck it. If we can't get the injectable drugs, we can go back to the electric chair, old Sparky. I think rope's fucking cheap, okay? Let's go back to some little noosing, okay? Oh, that's racist. I spent. No, it's not. Go back and watch all the westerns. They hung white people, black people. They used to hang motherfuckers all the time. They used to hang motherfuckers, okay? It has nothing to do with race, okay? All right, let's go back to a firing squad. Let's shoot them. Or let's go back, fuck that. We ain't got to waste bullets. Let's go back and we'll put them out there and let everybody shoot bow and arrows at them, okay? That'll be fun. Could be like a little pinata or something like that. You shoot like bow and arrows at them. They look like Leonidas on fucking 300 at the end of it without arrows stuck in his ass or something like that.
Wait a minute, I got an idea. Because, the DEA and shit, we have to get rid of all these drugs that we can find and we take.
So just OD them?
Yeah, just literally tell them, like, fill an entire room full of fentanyl and throw them in it. And then just let them run around in the fentanyl until their body just fucking, like a rat.
So anyway,
like if a rat eats poison, same thing.
Yeah, because you think some of these people on death row that raped or killed or murdered people cared if how much pain the person that they did violent crime against felt? No, they didn't give a shit how their victims felt or their victim families felt. So who cares if they die a nice, smooth death? No, you want them to hurt. You want them to hurt. Okay. Well, y'all stop talking over there in the comments. Either everybody's gone or I'm just too much for y'all tonight. One of the two. I don't know.
I don't know. He's in Ohio, so he probably got robbed.
He might be getting booted.
That's it.
All right, we're going to New Jersey. This fucking story here.
I fucking love this, and I think that they should do it around the United States, but it's going to cause problems, multiple problems. The New Jersey city lays out a plan for affordable housing dedicated to first responders and public service workers. So basically, they're trying to not only boost confidence inside of the department, but get more people on board with public service jobs. Obviously, places like New York and New Jersey are really having a problem finding people that want to work for them. But underneath the county's formal probation building will be replaced with an apartment complex designed at first responders and civil workers. So probation officers, police officers, firefighters, EMTs, all those good people that work for the court system will be allowed to live inside of this building. But underneath the county's formal probation building will be replaced with an apartment. Yeah, it's working.
It is working.
Anyway, they'll basically 10 of the homes will be for veterans as part of the county's commitment to eliminating homeless veterans. There's a lot of beautiful things about this, and I really think that if this was moved nationwide to where an entire city would have like a city housing to where it's all city employees that live there. This is a good thing because a lot of people can't afford housing nowadays, and it helps them. But, fucking huge but, if you have a building where there's hundreds of cops and all these people living and people that work at the court, and somebody really wants to attack the police system or the court system, that's where it's going to become a problem is, people fucking planting bombs or shooting at people inside of these places. But I love the idea. It's great. Completely great. Especially if it's because it's income based. They could adjust the rent rates and stuff like that. So I like it.
Well, I think it was 2 or 3 years, and then they got to move out. So it's not a permanent thing. You're not going to stay there your whole career in this housing. This says once you get to a certain pay scale,
3 years, yeah.
They're gonna you got to move out. My thing is
until they hit a income limit.
It's a good idea, but how about you just pay the motherfuckers enough in the first place, or they're not at the goddamn poverty level and need to have Section 8 housing for them.
Because you know damn well that even though some people on this planet get paid very well, they are very irresponsible and end up fucking. So if you give them an extra $30,000 a year, they're not moving out of their 1-bedroom apartment with their 4 kids. They're going to go out and buy a fucking Harley or a fucking Corvette or, don't feel attacked here, but.
Just saying. I don't know. I don't know why the Rumble chats don't show up on my on this feed here. So Kelly's over there on Rumble and stuff like that. I'm talking to him over there. So I don't know why the Rumble don't show up on here. I'll have to try to figure that out. So anyway, we're going to go over to Georgia. This is a messed up story here in Georgia. Let me throw the a video
Most
up.
Georgia thing I've seen today.
You think?
Biden commuted the sentence of 80-year-old Leonard Peltier, the
I said I'm
former
going to do it.
Native American
He's got a
activist.
Mardi Gras tie on.
I really do like his tie. Guess I didn't put this video on here. Let me add it to it. Know why I skipped over this one for some reason, but here we go.
are mourning the loss of one of their own, gunned down while trying to help a stranded driver. Authorities identified the Coweta County Fire Battalion Chief as Bart Cawthon as the victim of a shooting last night in Chambers County in Alabama, and the sheriff's office says it happened just over the Alabama state line in a small rural community of Stroud. That's about 60 miles from Noonan, where the chief has served his community for more than 2 decades. 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn live from Noonan, right outside the fire station, Fire Station 1. So Cody, how in the world did this happen?
Ron, it really makes no sense at all. Chief Cawthon stopped to help a driver who hit a deer. The two walked to the nearest home where they were met with gunfire. Coweta County Fire Battalion Chief Bart Cawthon was about 50 miles from home, heading down County Road 267, a remote area of Chambers County in east central Alabama along the state line, when he came upon a couple broken down after hitting a deer. Cawthon stopped to see if he could help, an area the sheriff's office says has bad cell service. So Cawthon and the driver started walking to this house, the closest one.
Why didn't you drive?
267. It would turn out to
I think he walked up a driveway. He was like the guy. I think he was walking up the driveway trying to get cell service, and I think what happened was, I guess it was at night. And the guy that lived in the house, I guess, was walking up my driveway and started shooting people. Which, I have people. I don't like people coming up my driveway, but I usually don't shoot them. I verify what they what their intentions are before I start putting bullets in them.
a deadly decision. As the two started down the driveway, the sheriff's office says the homeowner came out and started shooting. Both men were hit. The sheriff says the driver, who Cawthon stopped to help, pulled out a gun and returned fire. All 3 men shot in the shootout. Cawthon died on the scene. The other 2 were flown to Georgia hospitals. The sheriff's office describing it as, quote, "This was an exceptional call that nobody could have prepared for. Our first deputy on scene thought he was pulling up on a simple deer wreck. Instead, he found 3 individuals with gunshot wounds." Shocking news for Cawthon's family and colleagues. The chief should have been on shift today. His locker now a reminder of a huge void within the department. Fire and Rescue posted on Facebook, "Cawthon had been with our department for more than 24 years. He was amazing, a hard-working man with a gentle soul."
I don't understand.
As for the alleged gunman, William Franklin, he was again taken to a hospital down in Columbus and will eventually be taken back to Chambers County, where he will be charged with murder. The sheriff says up until yesterday, they've never dealt with this man, and they're still trying to figure out why he opened fire on Chief Cawthon.
Just because somebody
must have thought somebody was creeping up on his shit. Hi, I'm back anyway.
But just because somebody walks in your driveway, they don't have bad intentions. I mean, come on, people. I can't believe
he fucking just started shooting back. I mean, like, I probably would have fucking, dropped and been like, "Fucking what, dude? Stop shooting."
We might not have. I mean, the dude got shot and ended up dying. So, I mean, he might not have. I mean,
I don't know. I wasn't there.
I think other guy, he's definitely going to jail. You can't. I mean, how are you going to say, "Oh, I was in fear for my life"? Nobody was even by your house yet. I don't know. They didn't give an age.
Tweaking, super fucking paranoid.
They didn't give an age on a guy that shot the. It's just crazy. Just don't walk up people's driveways nowadays. It's not like it used to be. You used to be able to walk up somebody's house and ask to use their phone. You can't do that no more.
Yeah, ain't you got your fucking own?
Yeah, this next one.
I thought kids come out nowadays with a phone.
Yeah, I think they're born with phones in their hands. We already talked about some fake firemen, but now we have more fake firemen. Cosplay.
All right. So, fake firefighters roll up to an LA wildfire evacuation zone in a phony fire truck and get arrested. I have problems with this, but I'll get to it in a minute. 2 suspects were wearing PPE, which is just basically their fucking mock-up fire gear, in a fire truck. Non-existent fire department in Oregon. Apparently, they decided they were going to go ahead and drive this fire truck. They bought it at an auction all the way out to California. Now, the problem with the story is they don't say whether or not the fire truck was ready and full of water, ready to fight fires. It just says that they were attempting, the officials saw a fire truck and seen that it was pulling into an evacuation zone. The reason I have problems with this, because they detained the individuals that bought the fire truck that were in it. They detained them and completely impounded the fire truck. The reason I have a problem with that is fucking Jay Leno was driving around LA fucking putting out fires with his own personal fire truck. If this fire truck had water in it and he was actually there to help, or they were there to help, they're kind of fucking dickholes for arresting them. I mean, you probably don't go buy an $80,000 fire truck.
You can buy a used fire truck way cheaper than that. I've seen them on sale for like $7-8 grand. That were still in operation. Yes, they're still in operational.
I want a fucking
one of their own.
You want a fire truck, really?
While trying to help.
Honk, honk.
For both the Palisades and Eaton fires, firefighters working hard to gain containment ahead of the red flag warning. Palisades fire now over 50% containment. The Eaton fire more than 80% contained. And new tonight, new arrests in the Palisades fire as a man and a woman from Oregon were arrested for impersonating firefighters. They even brought their own fire truck.
We were notified.
Now, I think this is the police chief here, or commander, Ming Ding. Could y'all hire? I mean, I understand we hire, people that,
Or is the H?
Because I don't know. I mean, because you people, it just seems, I feel like I need a, number 2. Give me number 2, please.
Of a vehicle that looked like a fire engine going through a checkpoint. The deputies detained the individuals and questioned them. They have.
And what was she doing over here? Watch this interpreter thing over here.
Doing the feet.
No, what? Yeah, but at first I don't know if she was looked like she was saying they were whacking off or something. Let's see.
Watch a vehicle that looked like a fire engine going through a checkpoint. The deputies detained the individuals and questioned them. They have learned that this individual have purchased the vehicle through an auction.
The two were wearing CAL FIRE t-shirts under turnout gear, helmets, and radios. They were arrested for impersonating a firefighter and like
I said, hell, if they were going to put out some fires, let them fucking put some fires out.
Yeah, I mean, what I'm getting at is you truck to go looting. I don't think they were going in there to loot.
No, these people.
But, here's the best part. You know what they're arrested for?
What?
The 2 people were apprehended for trying to impersonate journalists.
How were they trying to impersonate a journalist?
That's the charge they got them on.
But they weren't trying to impersonate journalists.
I mean, this is America. I mean, technically under statute, we're journalists. So how do you impersonate a fucking journalist? There's no place to go get a journalist license.
I have
you
no
go to
idea.
school for it, but it's not real. No, especially in 2025. The whole world's a fucking journalist. Thanks to technology.
My thing is it's like furries. You got to be nice to furries.
No, you don't. Not no more. They don't exist. The president just signed an order. There's only 2 fucking genders, boss.
I didn't say they just dressing up. Like I said, we have the people down here. Y'all have heard them talk about me. We have the Cajun Navy people. It's a bunch of fucking rednecks that come out in their boats and try to rescue people and stuff like that.
And get lost.
Everybody down here are like, oh, they're so great. This may piss the people off, but guess what? Don't fucking care. They're so great. They're okay. Thank you for trying to come help. Now get the fuck out the way. Because when I've had to deal with them, they were in the fucking way. Or we had to go rescue them because they got out there and got fucking lost, didn't know where they were at. Get the fuck out the way. Let the paid professionals do their fucking jobs, okay? Understand you want to help. That's all these people are. They're like Cajun Navy of California. They're just like the little wannabe firefighters, okay? Husband and wife bought themselves a fire truck and all the equipment, spent $1,000 to want to be firemen. They just want to help. Just want to help.
I think there's probably, and you know what's worse is they probably could have went right down to most volunteer fire departments and been like, hey, we need to be certified, and they would have slapped a fucking certified sticker on the side of the truck.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a real department or nothing like that. They made their own shit up. Furryfiredepartment.com. So anyway, this next one here, It's a 30 by 30 initiative. Okay, if you don't know what that is, they're saying they got this woke ass group talking about they want by 2030 to have 30% of these people that sign the initiatives go along with them to have 30% of their workforce as females. Okay, that's fine and dandy. Okay, you know what? It's more DEI shit. Okay, but they're doing this in law enforcement. They're like, oh, by 3030 we want 30% of our law enforcement people to be female. You know, that's fine. They got they have some great female cops. Okay, not dissing on females, so don't take this wrong. But you know what? I want the person who's best qualified and can pass the test and do the best job out there working and doing the job. I don't care if they're black, brown, purple, with their religion, color, creed, or anything, and their sexes or anything like that. I want somebody that can physically do the job and do a good job doing it. I don't care about all the other bullshit, okay? Don't care. This is more bullshit. We need more female. For what?
Yeah, but once again, a lot of the federal DEI hires are now on paid leave.
Well, you know what happened? This is in what's this, in Missouri or some shit like that? One of these fucking blue states. The first thing I did when I pulled up a picture, Massachusetts. I'm sorry. Massachusetts. This when I pulled this picture of the chief, the state police commander signing this initiative. This was recently. Okay, like just in the last few weeks. Okay, I'm going to show you the picture. Then you'll be able to figure it out. Boom, here's a picture of him signing it. Do I have to say anything more?
No.
This isn't a picture that's years old. This was just like last week. The fuck is that shit? This is 2025. Why do you have little mask on your face? Did somebody fart? Does somebody fucking stink? Or is it Halloween? What the fuck is it? Because that shit don't work. We all know. Why the fuck do you have them stupid things on your face?
So Massachusetts State Police are jihadists now.
Stupid. You want nobody to know how you vote or how you lean? Or wear a fucking mask on your face. It's easy enough. We all know that's who you supported. You're a fucking idiot. All these people are fucking stupid. This man's leading the Massachusetts State Police. And he is a fucking moron. Why you got that on your face? No, he don't have an undershirt on, but he's got that stupid fucking mask on, okay? This lady here.
That proved he was stupid. Who wears a fucking Class B top with a top butt? What the fuck without an undershirt?
This woman right here, she is the one, she's some kind of law school, something. She's the one that keeps pushing this shit, okay? I found some audio on her. I wasn't able to download it.
This is going to start backpedaling here in the next 6 months. They can't.
This is a big blue state. This is a big blue state.
It don't matter. I mean, there's some crazy shit. It's going
to be fun. Said, when I pulled the picture up and I saw the mask, and it was all it is. Kelly over there is like 100% stupid. Yes, you are totally correct. They are 100%.
It's not even the right mask. I love how people are still on the fucking, I could put a gator over my face and it stops me from getting some diseases.
No, it don't.
Bitch.
No, it don't.
It stops the dust from getting in your nose from the fucking grass.
You look stupid.
Designed for.
You look stupid. Stop with this bullshit. Who cares if they got 30% female cops? I want a cop that can do their job. I want a cop that can save my life. I want a cop that can save other people's lives, okay?
Yes.
If I get shot, I want to know that my partner or the other person to be able to pick my big ass up or drag me out. Not some 4'9", 5 foot tall, 110-pound woman that can't drag my 300-pound ass out, okay?
Who was that audacity to make that statement that was like,
that's some firefighter woman, that Dyke or whatever she was.
Yeah, that man shouldn't have put himself in that situation.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck? No, I want to know if I fall into a hole, they're going to send look, that's why they asked me my weight on 911. It's because they could send somebody big enough to get my big ass. Okay?
Yeah.
If they send a little fucking 4'2" girl, I'd be like, well, fuck me. You want to call for help?
Yeah. All right, this next one, we're going to go a little comedy. I know I've been bitching a lot tonight. happens sometimes.
Well.
We're going to go over to, I think this is in Illinois, it's a area, Chicago area. They're having, everybody, do y'all know that this is coyote now?
Palisades and Eaton fires. Firefighters working hard to
It
get
is.
containment.
Including to the coyote. One wildlife ecologist says with this being coyote
Hey,
mating season, that amorous animal may have been looking for love.
It's not the
This
same.
adult male coyote is now in caring hands after his starter.
Oh, he's a cutie.
Watch out, guys. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. This video, viewed millions
Shut
of
the fuck
times,
up.
shows police yanking the animal by the tail from the produce section of this Aldi in Humboldt Park.
I think we need to talk to that cop for animal
He has
cruelty
no-
for yanking that poor coyote by his tail.
And then he let him go. It was like, no, you grab him by the fucking scruff, dude, the back of the head. Fucking pick that
Witnesses say
bitch
the
up, take
animal
him
had been
outside.
roaming the parking lot at 800 North Kedzie when it somehow ended up inside the store. Police and Chicago Animal Care and Control safely removing that coyote who'd been hiding in a cooler beneath a selection of fine cheeses.
They picked an odd location, and they do this sometimes. They make a mistake. They're trying to avoid us. They're trying to hide from us.
Stan Garrett has been studying coyotes in Chicago for a quarter century and says they're everywhere, like in this case, hiding in plain sight.
Probably trying to find a new area to hide, ended up inside the store. And this has happened in the past.
In April 2007, this coyote and
This was like looking at us like, leave me the fuck alone. Look at the look on that poor coyote's face. That's how I look at people most of the time. It's like when people walk up to me and say, can I ask you a question while you're eating? And it's like, this is the look I give them right here, this coyote.
I just look up at him.
It's like, well, I hate to bother you while you're eating. Then why the fuck are you doing it? That's the look you get right here, you know? It's like...
he's cute.
It's like
you don't get a lot of cute. This is well fed. You don't get a lot of
yeah.
those down
Let me tell you the problem with they're saying there's a lot of coyotes. There's a lot of coyotes because us as people keep destroying all of the woodlands and they have no place to go. Okay, basically coyotes basically just a wild dog. They're not that big. They're about normal dog size, sometimes smaller. Okay. As you can see, it looks like a dog. They're just wild, mean. But I'm just saying, the reason go snatch hold to a wild coyote and see what happens to you.
I ain't gonna snatch hold of fucking nothing wild, but I walk up to it. I mean, a lot of times they walk away. They ain't just like,
I was writing a ticket on the interstate, and one was standing there, looking at me, just staring at me, and I was staring at him. We were staring at each other. Because what they do out here is they'll the ones that live around the interstate area have learned they'll just hang out by the interstate because they wait for something to get run over and then they go out there and grab the dead carcass and eat it because they're not stupid. Free food. But the reason is us as humans are encroaching on. We're destroying all the woodlands. That's why that's happening.
Florida Panthers
drew an audience at a downtown sandwich shop where a camera captured the animal sauntering in.
They still got Quiznos?
Home alongside some beverages. In this case, our coyote, with his dark, inviting eyes, may have been looking for love.
He's just looking for love in all the wrong places. We're going to call that coyote Roy P. That's Roy P. the coyote.
He's looking underneath the cheese.
Yeah, he's just hanging out under the cheese. He's probably cooling off because it was nice and chilled in there. He's like, yeah, it's fucking nuts.
These animals, the ones especially that make a mistake and they find themselves into a building, often are what we call transient animals. So these are animals that actually don't.
They're called transient animals.
Oh, nice. He's being offensive to homeless people.
Yes. Nice.
Now they're all coyotes.
Yet.
The coyote is now in the care of the group Flint Creek Wildlife Rehabilitation, which will make sure the animal is okay before.
Flint Creek Animal Rehabilitation. Billy says he loves the bitching. What? What's your problem?
Flint? It means nasty water, right?
Well, they don't give them the tap water. They all have Fiji water now.
I'm really fucking confused about the they have the coyote in like a shelter. What? Because you guys are going to take that coyote and let him go, and you know where he's going to go?
I wonder if he's going to get
right
deported.
Back into a city.
Is he getting deported?
No.
Or do they give him some papers and tell him to come back in a year? Oh yeah, I went there just like that. Well, next, where are we heading?
I'm too old for this shit.
Oh, this is a little longer video, but it's actually pretty decent. This is another body-worn camera video.
Video shows a man shooting a New York officer in a bulletproof vest.
You ready for the video?
No, Wildy, Roy P. That's fine.
All righty, let's jump into the video.
One wildlife ecologist says with this being coyote mating season.
All right.
They got a call to a suspicious person or somebody walking around people's yard. The audio kicking shortly.
Coyote.
This is the cop talking to the suspect. It's like quiet. Yeah, what up, man?
Well, no, she happened to be here because we got a call, like some pounding on the door or something from one of the neighbors. Is everything good or?
Let me tell you, as a cop, when I'm trying to have a conversation with somebody like this and they just turn off and start walking off, I already know to be like hyper vigilant because this shit's most likely going to go bad at some point during the situation.
Yep. They already unsatisfied.
Yeah, because usually this lets you know.
Hey, turn around, face me real quick. Hey,
Totally.
Let me see your.
He's going up to his house. You don't want him to go in there.
Is he carrying a fucking high point?
I don't know. It looks like it.
Hands. Seriously, let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Out. Come here. Get down here now. Let me see your hand. Don't reach for that. Do not reach for that. Do not reach. Drop.
For the audio listeners, shots are being exchanged between the cop and the bad guy.
I've been hit, dude. Get out.
Now the cop says he's been hit. He can feel it. He know he done took a round.
Oh yeah.
Shots fired. We need cars to our location. You process the location. I'm looking up your location now. What's your car number?
904. Shots fired. Black man with a gun. I've been hit. I don't know.
I don't know where he is. When we key the radio up, it usually shows what radio or who's keying up the radio when we do it. So I don't know.
That's great. That's newer technology. 20 years ago, they didn't have that shit.
You know, of course, all our cars are GPS. A lot of these body cams are GPS now too.
It's in my vest. Let me see your hands. "904, he appears to be down, but still moving. Let me see your hands. Let me see. Throw the gun out. Throw the gun out. Throw the gun out. No, throw the gun out. Throw the gun out. Throw the gun out. Get down on your face. Down on your face. Hands out! Hands out! Get your hands out! Other hands.
See, this proves right here, because we all see movies. We've all watched the movies and stuff like that. That, you know, people get shot and they just fall down and die, right? This dude's got rounds in him. The cop done put bullets in him, okay? Is this dude just falling down? No. He's still walking. He can still actively shoot you. He's hurting. You can tell he's hurting, but just because somebody takes a bullet don't mean they just die. That's when people say, well, just shoot him in the leg, shoot him in the hand. This is not fucking movies, people. This is real life.
Hell no.
When you just shoot somebody in the leg, that don't mean they're going to stop. They can keep coming. I mean, people just don't get it. Like I said, this ain't the movies. TV and stuff has made people, think this and that. It's not that. TV is not real.
There's drugs that make people damn near superhuman. I've seen them fucking eat bullets.
Do not move! Do not move! Do not move!
See, he's still not listening completely. This is called passive resistance right now.
Well, he's going to pass.
Do not move! 709 Garfield. Dude, right here. You're going by. Pass.
I don't know what kind of
Wait,
fucking
wait,
gun
wait,
he's
wait,
carrying.
Wait
It
for
don't.
them to get here. Do not move.
That ain't no Glock. I can tell you that.
No.
Go upstairs. Go upstairs.
So now you got people coming out these houses now, of course, and you know they don't like to fucking listen either because everybody knows everybody.
Upstairs. Go upstairs. We're going. Come here. Go upstairs.
See this bitch not listening. This cunt right here. One of these cops. This cop coming up right here, and she don't want to move back from the scene. We got guns out. This guy could still active. He should have grabbed her by the back of the fucking head right here and drug her fucking ass out of there and put cuffs on her. Period.
Yes, pull the gun out. Go back.
Look at her. See now. I mean, she's putting herself in harm's way. Drag this bitch out. Drag her fat fucking ass back to the road.
She definitely going to the ground because she interfered in a police investigation. What the fuck?
Keep her.
That's my dad. Your dad's a fucking moron. Get the fuck out of here. And obviously, we see he didn't teach you how to listen either.
Don't move. Do not move. Do not move.
Here she goes. You hear her doing all that screaming and shit? That ain't because she's really upset. That ain't because she's hurt. Let me tell you what. She's doing all that fucking screaming because she wants everybody else in the fucking neighborhood to come out so they can cause a commotion. That's why she's fucking doing that.
Ghetto siren.
Yes, exactly.
Do not move. Do not move. Come here, move it. Hands. Hands. Yeah, give me your other hand. No, you don't gotta do that. I got you. Cuff him, please. I got you.
I want to live. Yeah, after you shot me, huh?
Right there on the ground.
Stupid motherfucker.
Something hit me in the vest. Jerry!
I need you to come with me. Stay with him. You got it? I'm gonna check you out. Hold still. I got him. 610, I got one in custody. Jerry! Or Lauren. It's all right.
My little girl is upstairs.
Come here. Come to my car. Hey! No, I stabbed him. Right. Yeah, we'll bring him out.
I'm too old for this shit, dude.
Back, brother.
No, I know how you feel, brother. I know exactly how you feel. He says, I'm too old for this shit. I'm too fucking old for this shit. That's why I'm glad my time's almost over. Because it's fucking ridiculous.
Well, he's going off at least.
This motherfucker, like I said, these motherfuckers, like he called it, is a ghetto siren. That's exactly what the fuck, what she did, what she was doing.
Yeah. You get one cop, and the problem is when that shit happens and you ain't got no backup around, that's when that shit turns bad quickly because you fucking 300-400 people in those apartment complexes. Let's see.
This is Houston. This segues great into it of why you got cops look like they're carrying fucking high points.
Yeah. Houston recruits to receive $1,000 stipend to help with the purchase of a duty weapon. Holy shit.
What I said when I saw that, I'm like, what?
That's a lot of money.
Well, no. My thing is I guess other states and stuff are different. Around here, when you get hired on and
y'all carry the same gun.
We all have the same exact gun. You know why? They issue you your weapon. We get issued our duty belts, our uniform. We don't have to go out and buy our own fucking gun. That way, everybody in the department carries the same exact gun. You know why they do that?
Okay,
so if we get
throw you a mag, and you could throw me one.
Yeah, if we get in a shootout and I'm running out low on bullets, the next person next to me, their magazines are going to fit my weapon. They're interchangeable because they're all the same. You ain't gonna have a person over here with a high point, this person with a Taurus, this person with a Colt, this person with a Sig, this person with a Beretta. You're gonna have all that shit.
I'd be walking around with a gold-plated 1911 or some shit. I mean, like, fuck around and tell me I gotta buy my own.
You got some rookie, some young kid, 22, 23. They never had a real job too much, and he wants to be a cop. He's got to buy his own gun. You know, $600-700 may not. It don't seem a lot like to me now. But motherfucker that been working at McDonald's, that's a fucking, that's 3 weeks of pay probably. 2 weeks of pay.
Not more, yeah.
So for somebody like that, if you would hire somebody to be in law enforcement, you give them what they need. Yep. I just think that's fucking crazy.
That goes back to what we were talking about with the apartments and shit. Not only that, I think if they made permanent housing, like entire small towns for law enforcement officers and firemen and shit like that, where it could be just them and their kids and shit, I think it would be fucking wonderful. But unfortunately, we know just like they did in Georgia, they'd fucking attack it.
Oh, yeah. But I just think just give the people what they need.
Yeah. Because then otherwise you'd be having people carrying around Desert Eagles and shit.
I mean, it's ridiculous. All right, since we do have time, we're going to throw this last one in here. This is about a week old or something like that. It's a New Jersey councilman thinks he is above the law. And unfortunately, being law enforcement, I've had to deal with this shit too.
No way.
Oh man, what's going on? Why you acting this way? You can't be serious. And what did you pull me for? Why you acting that? Why you acting like I want to know what exactly are you getting behind me for? Stop sign. You didn't stop at a stop sign. I did stop as much as I can stop. You didn't stop at all. You rolled through that joint. Are you serious, cuz?
You heard that, right?
Do whatever you got to do. What do you need? I got you. Just let me see your license.
I did stop as much as I could stop. What do you mean? Is your brakes bad? What do you mean? Either you stop or you don't fucking stop. It's not, I stopped as much as I could. What the fuck is that? This man.
The proper answer, because they already seem to know each other, was my bad, man. I'm just in a fucking hurry.
This dude.
And it probably would have went away.
If he had just kept his mouth shut, this cop knew he was a councilman. He'd have just said, "Oh man, I pulled you over for a stop sign." Guy's like, "Yeah, I was in a hurry. I'm sorry, man. I didn't know. I know I rolled it." He'd have let him go. But this dude acting like a complete fucking asshole because he thinks he's somebody special.
God, Jesus Christ, what do you need? Don't think I ain't gonna talk to Gary about this. What's that got to do with anything? It's got a lot to do with it. But I'm going home, you know me. I got you. Like I'm running around here with my gun toting, weed smoking. Son, I'm the one that hired you. I'm bringing you on. Are you crazy? Yes, absolutely. On your camera.
There you go. On your camera. He acknowledges it.
Right there. I hired you. How you didn't hire me? You're a councilman. You might have to vote on hiring me, but you didn't hire me.
I put you on. Come on, man. You got the registration insurance on you, man? Jesus Christmas.
This motherfucker should be voted out of office right here. His entitlement is sickening.
I'd be like, bro, everything good at home? You straight?
Why you acting like this, man? Right. I'm trying to go home, bro. I got you. I live right there, bro. Like you actually pulling over an elected official. Bro, you're not pulling over a random. You're pulling over your boss. I am literally your boss. Like,
no, you're not. Oh, I definitely be calling.
Could you imagine how this idiot councilman would be acting right now if this would have been a white cop that did this to him? Because this dude's black also. He's just light skinned. But could you imagine if this would have been a white cop? Oh my God!
Don't put in for no what's the name? Where's my man? Oh my God! Right, let me look through all this. Oh my! Like, come on, man, let's cut that out. Like, we got my out here doing all kinds of crazy. You right? And you pulled me over for an alleged, not stopping.
Not an alleged. He watched you do it.
For an alleged. I'm sitting right up. I'm sitting at the for an alleged, Marquise. It's an alleged, bro. It's an alleged. How's it alleged? Because I stopped. You see my tail lights? You didn't stop. All right. You gotta go to a police officer.
And you even said I stopped as much as I could.
Where's my? I got 150 pieces of paperwork in this month. Hold on, man. You good? Sit tight for me.
Oh, I'd get him for no insurance too, motherfucker. Then I'd probably start doing a vehicle inspection. Oh shit, is that like Rhode Island?
New Jersey. I know he had to use the key to unlock his fucking car. Did you see that shit?
Yeah.
New Jersey's so cheap they can't buy keyless entry.
Maybe he lost it. He's got warrants.
If I was him, if I'd have been this dude, though, he ought to be calling for a supervisor because he knows this shit's going downhill. He's going to fast forward while he's sitting in the car.
Maybe he already knows the supervisors. There he goes.
Calling supervisor on the phone. See, now I got fucking dickhead over here. Here he comes. Our second supervisor.
He rolls through it. I turned my lights on. Right? He was freaking out. Why are you pulling me over? He started yelling at the out the window. Yeah. Pull over right here. I said, "Come on, pull over." He gets out. Obviously, he's not happy. He's upset. I'm an elected official. I hired you. Keely's not here about this. This is an alleged offense. I didn't roll. Stuff like that. His registration expires July of last year. July. Okay. So I was going to release issue for that and car break on the stop sign. But
I wouldn't.
So we talked to him? He's upset. Yeah.
Is that a city vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what's going on with you, man? I'm talking to the chief right now. This guy is crazy.
What's going on?
You know who I am, right?
What's that?
You do not know who I am either?
I do, sir.
Oh, all right.
I do,
Exactly. Anyway, chief, please talk with them. Tell them when you get behind elected officials. Yeah, tell them, oh, my bad.
Get behind elected officials.
See you go about the business. Not here, I need your license, registration, joint. Why you treat me like I'm some mother? I'm not.
Doing his job.
He's a piece of shit. I'm sorry, he's a council dude. He's a fucking piece of shit. You're a councilman or some little podunk fucking New Jersey town.
Thank you for doing your job, officer, is what he should have said, and he would have walked. I mean,
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
No, I'm guaranteeing you what the problem is this is probably one of them fucking police chiefs that's appointed by the fucking mayor. So he's a puppet of the mayor and the council because he's not elected. An elected police chief would be like, yeah, how about you go fuck yourself? Acting like that.
Crazy as shit.
Crazy. Come on, man. Sorry for a stop sign. Now you come to these stop signs. I did one of these. I'm like, bro, my house right there. I'm not going down. Like, if I was like this on a cell phone, smoking weed out the car, absolutely pull me over. Absolutely pull me over, take me out the car, and get me. But bruh, stop. If anything, you say Councilman Highway, just stop at the stop signs. See ya. Go about your business. Now you're wasting your time. You're wasting the taxpaying money that I pay you guys to do. For what?
Oh, see.
What you get? No.
I need a raise, man.
Oh, see, yeah, the kind of pull motor for a young black dude.
All right, listen, man. You're going to see just one citation, all right? I cut you a break on the stop sign or your registration's expired.
He fucking wrote his ass.
July of last year, all right? There's nothing I can do with that, all right? So it's just one citation. It's not court mandatory.
No, that's so you can't drive away in this vehicle.
You're not
you gotta
guilty.
have it
I'll
towed.
circle the court number on the top right for you. Provide more information. They'll give you a court date to show up in court. Otherwise, drive safe.
Drive safe. Have a terrific day is what he should have said.
I'm telling you, if this council dude would have just acted different from the beginning, this wouldn't have happened. But the dude was just a dick. What you think?
Yeah. I said that when he walked up to the door. It's like, what the fuck? No, the minute he realized who he was, he could have just played it off. Oh, man, I didn't see you back there. My apologies. I was just in a fucking hurry. And, you know, the cop would have probably fucking played it off, or they would have BS'd a few minutes and he would have went along his way. I would have stroked him for the fucking stop sign, the fucking expired fucking registration, and then towed that shit, even though he's 10 feet from the house because he don't have a fucking registered vehicle. I mean, the guy is clearly going to he already called the chief trying to get you a job. You might as well go full bore on this shit.
Yeah, he's pulling over elected officials. He's doing this and what the fuck? Like, well, he's just supposed to know what your piece of shit minivan is when you're driving with your shit. Come on, dude.
Well, here's the thing. It's like Iceman's a fucking straight hard ass when it comes to fucking traffic laws. But I'll tell you right now, if he's seen fucking Joe Biden or fucking Donald Trump doing donuts in the middle of the intersection, he would light them up and be like, "Hey, not here."
Yeah, I'm gonna say, and then I take a picture with Trump and I'd arrest Biden. What? Not just saying. I mean, I'm not gonna lie
You
to
would,
y'all.
but I mean, I know it.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
I'd say, look, y'all need to stop doing that. I need a picture with you, President Trump, Biden. Yeah, sit that right there. Or you're going to jail. He'd be like, "Oh, what happened? Oh, was I driving a car? Is it pudding time?"
What pudding?
Yeah, pudding.
Tang.
Pudding
Like
tang.
the way he was staring in the back of what was that chick that sang "America the Beautiful"?
Oh, what about all the people that like Snoop Dogg and them that were taking all this shit? No, I mean Snoop Dogg ain't the greatest person. I mean he can be a shit bag too, but what gets me is he was getting slack from the black community because he performed at Trump's thing.
Yeah, well,
I'm willing to bet that he didn't vote for Trump. You know what? But if he wants to perform there because the man is the president now, shut the fuck up.
Right? It don't matter, because hell, that's look. There was a lot of respect lost over
Kelly over there on she's on Rumble. She's like, there's so much stuff I wanted to say about this dude, but I was afraid to type it in because she's been in Facebook jail for so long, and I'm like, nope, this ain't Facebook. I said, dude is an asshole, and it didn't even get dinged for me saying that on Rumble, people. Tell you.
So let's see if I don't even know if we got anybody left in the chat, but who's getting the hot nuts this week?
I got do have a picture with Trump also when he ran the first time, escorted him. I got a picture with him. Well, I'm talking to Brandon.
Oh.
Brandon knows. Carrie Underwood got shit as well and did a great job. I mean, fuck them people. I mean, it's okay, they want to bitch about, people, you want to perform for Trump and all this stuff, but they want to praise Cardi B for telling everybody how wet her pussy is and stuff like that. Like, who cares?
Well, I mean, she lives out in California.
I mean, I don't understand why why didn't they put her to a helicopter and fly over the forest fires and squeeze her? So, some of her wet ass pussy juice because it got put the fires out. It might have smelled a little tuna fishy, but it'd put the fires out because according to her, it's really wet.
It's that whap.
The whap. So, anyway, I'm voting.
Fucking councilman.
Oh, him?
Shit.
Mine is yeah, I'm going to go with the councilman.
Because really, he's the only one that fucked it up.
No, you got the other ones. That 30 by 30 shit pisses me off.
Yeah, but that's just more DEI things. Honestly, that motherfucker will probably lose his job here pretty quick in the next 6 months anyway.
So we got two for the New Jersey councilman so far, me and Holster, for some hot nut of the week. Because the dude's just an asshole.
I mean, I really can't say Houston's on point for it. I guess if they're not going to provide it, at least they provide them with $1,000. I mean, that's
but my thing is,
you can get pretty much any gun you want. That's not
all right. So if you're going to do that, why not just buy a departmental weapon and just issue out so everybody has the same gun and you know what they're carrying?
Well, have you ever I can fucking have a talk with you. Screw it, and we ain't got hundreds of thousands of people. For instance, when we used to go to qualifications, I carried a 45, but there was other guys that carried a 40. I mean, we were all just carried Glock, but we had certain people on the department that couldn't, chamber around. They couldn't even fucking, slide the rack back on a Glock. So they had to give them those fucking, the Glock 9 mils, the little baby guns. So maybe that's why is they've got people that can't handle the firearm, and in which case it's like, give them a 38. I'd rather have.
What, you can't handle a 9mm? Come on now.
Oh, I can. But a lot of people, 9mm is, they can handle that, but it's still too damn small. I don't like 9mm rounds, even at hollow point. I've seen the ballistics reports. I just still don't think that they hold up to a fucking 45 hollow point at all.
Well, I still think everybody should have the same weapon. It'd be way easier.
That is true. And when I first started, it made fucking sense. Because if 10 guys are out on a fucking mass shooting call or something and I need another mag, I don't want to have to fucking worry about I'm the only guy here that carries a 1911 or, you know, a fucking high point or whatever. They fucking don't work. Billy says the counselor, the man douche.
Not who he's voting for.
Yeah.
So we're about to have to go ahead and do it, I guess, since ain't nobody wanting to vote.
Yeah, when is old Freebird? You said maybe he'll be back next Wednesday.
I don't know. I'm assuming he is.
Could be. Was it wedding Sunday?
Wedding Saturday. We got rehearsal Friday.
Good. So then, yeah, he should be back by next Wednesday.
Well, I don't know when they're going on a honeymoon or nothing. So it looks like the counselor done got it.
Honeymoon. Their whole life's like a honeymoon.
You think?
I tell you what, that romance of love they got, I'm happy for them.
There he is.
Fucking Urkel?
That's the councilman. Look at that fucked
like
up
a cross
picture there.
between Urkel and the dad on Urkel.
Right? The idiot.
You such a hot nut. I think you have birdseed on your face. Free birds, stop nutting on them.
Yeah, that dude is definitely voted out.
Yeah.
He definitely don't need to be
a counselor.
No.
Or the city council. But a lot of that
I know
shit,
I would never vote for his ass again if I was there.
But usually a lot of these fucking, well, I don't know, up north they have some big cities.
If he knew, that was disappointing. Yes, my song is great. All right, like I said, for the Patreon people, I'm going to be putting. I'm going to try to do it tonight. If not, I'm going to do it tomorrow about the story of. Yes, it was a great week with 47 being 40. And the story I have, I'm going to be telling about Sunday night is, like I said, it involves boots. Scooting, booting, guns, knives, pushing, shoving.
Airplanes.
You know, it's all kind of good stuff. Like I said, I'm going to be telling the whole entire story. So if you want to hear that story, you'll have to join the Patreon. Other than that, I hope everybody had a great time. Like I said,
love every one of you.
Got Freebird's rehearsal Friday, wedding Saturday.
You gonna try to go live and shit a couple times?
I don't know. He asked me something about live on her phone on her page, so her people could see it. So we'll see what goes on.
Well, there you go. Just share it out.
So I hope everybody's having a good week. I didn't mean to yawn on you. I'm hungry too, and it's been snow days or lazy days. So
fucking yeah, that's a damn. You know, I'm a smoker. So I stepped out and everything's fucking soaking ass wet, and then everything I wear, like, you know, my Snuggie, this bitch fucking is collecting water. Oh my God, I'm not a fan.
Like, subscribe. Like I said, go try Rumble. I don't think we have any problems on the feed on Rumble.
Let's see what we can do to get that chat over here.
I got to try to get the chat over here. I don't know. But anyway, stay safe. Watch your back. Watch your partner's back. Remember, we are not sheepdogs. We're lions.
Got your last us if you were offended. Fuck off. The crew hopes to see you back next week. Same time, same place, bring a friend to foe. We are the lions, kings of the jungle. We don't take no shit. Were you offended by the podcast? Too much cursing, not PC enough. Well, fuck your feelings.